Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Marta. I would like to invite you to follow me. I am practicing Vivaldi's Four Seasons. This is autumn. I am learning how to play in 415 tuning. I have performed the piece many times in 440 tuning, and this is a very new experience for me. I have a beautiful violin from 1700s, and I also have a Baroque bow. So I'm enjoying this. So the autumn is in F major. So we're going to start by tuning. First I need to tune my violin to 415 just to make sure. And I'm going to play F major scale because that is the scale for the autumn. I just wanted to tune myself a little bit to that different tuning. So here's the first movement, Allegro, which is the villagers' dance and song. So the first note is A. To me it sounds like a different note, but let's give it a try. To keep coming back to open strings because it is a challenge to play half step lower, but we just do what we can. So that's an F. So here I am in measure 67. If you have lasted this long, please, if you like this content, like, share, and subscribe. I hope you'll come back to my channel. I have over 430 videos as of right now. And here I am practicing Vivaldi's Seasons in 4/15 tuning because I have a performance coming up, and this is a very new experience to me. I am enjoying it tremendously. Let me know what you think, if I can make any improvements. So here we are in measure 67, halfway through. So usually I play this piece from memory, but because of the tuning, 4/15 tuning, I do need to refer to the music more often, especially in keys that don't have a lot of open strings. So I have to keep coming back to the open strings. I've noticed that I had to mark the music a little bit more, had to put some open strings in there. I don't have perfect pitch, but playing for so many years in 4/40 and never really having opportunity to play in a different tuning, I kind of developed a perfect pitch for that tuning. So here's the ending, 106 in the Vivaldi Autumn, first movement. So I still have difficulty like doing it by ear. So that's the first movement. That was a good review. And excuse me, my music is falling apart here. So just to reiterate, I am practicing Vivaldi's Autumn because I'm getting ready for a performance to play it in 4/15 tuning. So here is the second movement, Adagio molto. It's not a very complicated movement, but it is in F major. Wait a minute, no. It is in F major, but it ends on E. Okay. So ends on dominant. Let's see. Okay, this is a question to answer. So it ends on a different key. It doesn't end in F major. But we have, this is a harpsichord solo here, so my part is not very extensive, but I'm just going to play through it. So this is second movement of the Vivaldi Autumn. 2, 3, 1, 2, and it's usually on a mute. playing a Baroque bow, and I don't know if you've experienced this playing a Baroque bow, if you have to do faster tempos a little bit on some of these slow movements, because the bow is shorter, right? And you can't really press into it. So let me know if you have any ideas or suggestions about that. But I sometimes lose my focus in the sound a little bit when I'm trying to sustain the sound on these shorter bows. So. Like right here. Okay, so that's the end of the second movement. Here's the third movement of Vivaldi's Autumn. Like I mentioned before, I'm playing on the 4/15 tuning. So it's going to sound different to you. If you're jumping in, you're going to think I'm playing out of tune. But I am playing on 4/15 tuning. So let me retune my violin real quick, just to prove it to you. So that's the A4/15. I should be going a little flatter, but I have to move my pegs, and I don't want to do that right now. I think that will do. Okay, so I'm still getting used to the tuning, because I don't know if some of you may have the same experience. It just always sounds a little bit out of tune to me. But I think that's the nature of this tuning, that it's so different. So here's the third movement, Allegro. It's the hunt. Trouble catching with that Baroque bow. I just played through, didn't really practice because I know this piece pretty well. This is Vivaldi's Four Seasons, the fall or the autumn, the third movement. There are a few spots here that I think this violin sounds pretty nice with a lot of the double stops. I'm really enjoying it. I don't usually play this violin. It's a 1700s, late 1700s violin, probably from Germany or Austria, somewhere in there. It's a sweet little violin that's been refurbished. It has gone through a lot. It has a lot of cracks that have been repaired. And I'm also playing a Baroque bow that was made, or at least I'm not sure who made it actually, but it was refurbished or made into a Baroque bow by Alessandro Alberi, who is a Colombian violin maker and viola maker and cello maker. So anyway, I'm experiencing and experimenting with this instrument. Let me just try one more spot. Also, this violin had a very flat fingerboard, so the fingerboard has been raised, but I still feel like the strings are a little bit low, so sometimes that catches me by surprise. And also the misura, the size of the intervals are a little bit smaller. It's a little bit smaller instrument. So all of that to say that it's an adjustment and I'm having fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions or requests. I will be recording the winter next. So next week, I believe it's going to be next Friday, I will have Vivaldi Winter. If you're interested in this kind of tuning, 415 tuning. And thank you again for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.